Imagine a world where death is no longer the end, where cutting edge technology meets forbidden knowledge to create something truly unthinkable. Welcome to the Dark Hour podcast, where shadows hold stories. And tonight, we unravel the tale of a company promising the impossible resurrection. This is the story of Lazarus Corporation and one man's journey into the dark secrets behind bringing the dead back to life. Michael Grant wasn't new to high stakes marketing. He had worked with big tech, healthcare startups, even edgy pharmaceuticals. But when Lazarus Corporation offered him the position of a VP, he hesitated. A company that claimed to bring the dead back to life? It sounded absurd. Yet the pay, the challenge, and the chance to make history were irresistible. And so he found himself pulling up to the glass and steel tower of Lazarus Corp. His first impression, sterile, cold, and utterly unlike any other workplace he had been in. Mr. Grant, welcome to the Lazarus Corporation. I am Dr. Eliza Greaves, CEO. You are here to help us bring the future to life. Dr. Greaves was magnetic. Sharp suit, sharper smile. He had the aura of someone who believed the rules of the world didn't apply to him. But as Michael shook his hand, he felt something. A faint, uneasy sense that he couldn't quite explain. Michael's first week was a blur of meetings and onboarding sessions. The job was straightforward: make Lazarus Corp a household name. The company's flagship offering was the Genesis Chamber, a state-of-the-art facility where they claimed the deceased could be revived. During a private tour, Dr. Greaves explained the science, or what passed for it. We extract neural patterns and the deceased integrate them into biosynthetic vessels and reanimate the body. Essentially, we bring them back better than before. Michael watched as a man who had been clinically dead for over a week sat up from the chamber. The room erupted in applause. But Michael noticed something strange. The man didn't smile. He didn't blink. He simply stared. It's just the adjustment phase, Dr. Greaves assured him. Perfectly normal. Michael threw himself into the work. Ads painted heartwarming pictures of reunited families, taglines like "Bring them back better" and "Your second chance at goodbye." He built campaigns around hope, love, and the promise of a miracle. And clients came. Millionaires, grieving families, desperate souls. They all signed up. But Michael started noticing something odd. Every contract included an ironclad non-disclosure agreement. And the resurrected, they were kept out of sight after the initial process. You will learn, Grant. Don't ask too many questions about Project Chimera. Project Chimera? The name stuck in his head, like a splinter. He had to know more. Late one night, unable to sleep, Michael snuck into the office. Using his clearance, he accessed the company's internal server. Files marked Chimera appeared. His breath caught as he clicked on the file's document. The files detailed failures, reports of subject becoming violent. Some had no memories at all. Others exhibited behaviors that weren't human. A single line in bold text sent chills down his spine. The soul is not guaranteed to return. Michael realized this wasn't resurrection. These weren't miracles. They were imitations. Hollow shells of what once lived. Or worse, something else entirely. You have been busy, Mr. Grant. Dr. Greaves greeted him. What the hell is this, Greaves? You are not bringing people back, you are creating monsters. Monsters? Is that what you see? This is power, Michael. The power to rewrite life itself, and you are helping us to sell it to the world. This is wrong. You're playing God. God has his chance, now it's ours. Michael realized too late that he was expendable. Suddenly, two pairs of arms caught him. His screams echoed in the sterile chamber, and darkness consumed him as he was thrown into the zone not to go into, where the experimented lived. The next morning, with sunlight, the doors of the Lazarus Corporation opened, with the new rays of sunlight welcoming a new experiment. The Lazarus team welcomed their newest success, a calm, compliant, and eerily silent Michael Grant.